Uh, do you know the mayor of Suwal, Pangasinan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And how close are you with him?
Being a former policeman, I know him. I know him as a colleague also, as a police, sir.
But you are very close with him. Together with retired General Ronald Lee. Would that be correct?
Again, reminder, General Karamat, please, reminder po, huwag po tayo magsisinungaling sa hearing na to.
Kumusta po mga ka-viral? Welcome back ulit sa aking YouTube channel. Panibagong update ngayon kaugnay sa ilang mga opisyal ng ating pamahalaan na sangkot di umano sa pagtimbre sa mga big boss ng Pogo sa Bamban, Tarlac. Booking na si General Karamat, ang CIDG head na naging controversial kaugnay sa pag-raid ng PAOK sa illegal Pogo Hub sa Bamban, Tarlac. Una nang nilantad ng vlogger at attorney na si Tuto Kausing na isang general di umano ang nagtimbri sa mga big boss ng Pogo sa Bamban sa plano ng pag-raid ng PAOK o Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission sa pangungunan ng PAOK Undersecretary Gilbert Cruz. Ayon sa pahayag ni Yusek Cruz ay inaasahan na mahigit 1,000 ang mahuhuli nila sa naganap na raid. Subalit iilan lamang ang kanilang nahuli sapagkat karamihan ay nakaiskapo na bago pa man nakarating ang team ng PAOK. Kaya nagkaroon ng assumption na may nag-leak ng planong pag-raid at mayroong traidor na opisyal na nagtimbre sa mga big boss ng Pogo kaya sila nakaiskapo. Naging matunog ang pangalan ng isang General Karamat na nagtimbre di umano sa mga big boss ng Pogo Hub sa Bamban. Ginisa sa pagdinig sa Kongreso, si General Karamat ni Congressman Ako. Ayon kay CIDG Head General Karamat ay kilala di umano niya ang mayor ng Suwal, Pangasinan na nalilink din na boyfriend ng suspended mayor ng Bamban na si Mayor Alice Gowo. Maraming netizens ang nadismaya sa nangyayaring pagiging taksil ng ilan nating mga opisyal at kapalit ng pera upang pagtakpan ng mga iligal na gawain sa bansa. Kabilang na ang operasyon ng Pogo kung saan inanonsyo na ng Pangulong BBM ang pangkahalatang pagpapatigil ng operasyon nito sa ating bansa. Balak na ipapatawag ng Kamara si Atty. Tuto Kausing upang patunayan at makunan ng impormasyon kaugnay sa mga revelasyon nito sa nangyaring pagtimbri ng isang general sa mga big boss ng Pogo sa Bamban, Tarlac.
Your Honor.
Yes, that's true. And because of that, inapuran nyo na yung pag-conduct nyo ng raid.
Yes, sir.
Yes. May I know, what were the expected, or what was the expected number of people that you would find in the Pogo Hub?
During our pre-op, sir, we're expecting around 1,000 to 1,500 foreign nationals ang dadatnan po namin, sir.
And how many were you able to arrest?
Sa record po namin, sir, about mga nasa 300 na lang po, sir, yung mga dinat na namin mga foreign nationals.
So, what was in your mind then?
Definitely, sir, nagkaroon po ng leakage.
Definite.
Yes, sir.
Sagot po niyo sa akin, definite.
Yes, sir.
nagkaroon ng
Definitely,
leakage.
sir.
Kaya kumonte yung naratnan ninyo.
Yes, sir.
May I ask if General Karamat still here?
Present, Your Honor.
Okay. Narinig mo yung sagot ni Yusek Cruz doon sa Kwan sa tanong ko.
Yes, sir.
Ba na definitely nagkaroon ng leakage noong March 13 na operation, which included the Office of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. Tama?
Yes, I heard, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, yung dahilan doon sa isang raid kung bakit yung bang Bamban na Yusek Cruz yung elements ng CIDG galing na sa Regions 1 in Cordillera?
Yes, sir. Actually, kaya po na-delay, Your Honor, yung pagdating ng elements from the Region 1, sir, dahil medyo malayo po, sir. So that's why we need to, yung grupo na lang namin, sir, ang talaga nagtulong-tulong para maisara, sir, yung mga lalabasan, sir, ng mga nasa Pogo Hubs.
But the participating units knew of the raid.
Yes, sir. Kasama po namin, sir, yung CIDG nun, sir. Yes, sir.
Anong CIDG elements from where?
NCR, sir.
NCR. Thank you. There was also a raid conducted on the same area by the CIDG alone. Tama po ba? I think that was, pagtatanong kanina, that was February 1 ba? 2023.
That's 2023, Your Honor.
Yes. Yun yung tanong ni Honorable Busita na CIDG lang ang nag-operate. Tama po?
That's what I heard, Your Honor.
Yes. Tama rin po ba, General Karamat?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes. And ang nag-lead ng raid, pagtatanong ni General Busita, if I understand it, si Colonel Alejandro?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. At after the raid, na-relieve siya.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero hindi pa ikaw ang CIDG head.
I was already the CIDG head, sir.
You were already the
Yes,
CIDG. Para ma-clarify kasi magulo kanina yung pagtatanong.
Yes, sir.
Di ba? So you were already the CIDG head when Colonel Alejandro raided yung Pogo Hub sa Bamban, Tarlac in February of 2023.
That's correct, Your Honor, sir.
Now, let's go back to the question of the Honorable Busita. Kasi magulo kanina. Took most of our time. Yan lang sa question na yun eh. Issue na yan. You relieved Colonel Alejandro how many days after the raid?
A day after the operation, sir.
A day after the operations.
Yes, sir.
Now, the Honorable Busita did not ask you the reason why. I'm asking you the reason why a day after the operation, you relieved the head of the team which operated against the Pogo Hub in Bamban, Tarlac.
Yes, sir, because there was already scheduled a revamp among all my commanders, sir. Actually, it was not Colonel Alejandro was issued order on that day. There were several regional commanders who were included in that reshuffle, sir.
Do you know the mayor of Suwal, Pangasinan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And how close are you with him?
Being a former policeman, I know him. I know him as a colleague also, as a police, sir.
But you are very close with him. Together with retired General Ronald Lee. Would that be correct?
I cannot answer for General Ronald Lee, sir.
Well, as the chairman has shown a while ago, may mga pictures po kayo eh. Yung kagaya ng pinisita ng chairman kanina. Ako, I have pictures. Would you still deny that?
I could only answer for myself, sir. But I suppose General
You do
Lee
not
was
know-
once the provincial director in Bulacan, sir. I'm in Pangasinan, sir, so I suppose he knows him, sir.
Kasi nakikita-kita kayo eh. Di ba?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes. Kaya huwag ka na magsinungaling. Marami nang naipadala sa akin na information eh. Kaya pa. So, I'm asking. So, the reason why Colonel Alejandro, after the raid in Bamban, was issued because meron ng plano na i-reshuffle ninyo. That's your official answer.
Yes, Your Honor, sir.
And you think this representation would believe that?
Come again, Your Honor, sir.
And you think this representation, paniniwalaan po yun, sinabi nyo?
I believe so, sir, because I was the one who authorized that operation in Banban. I give them clearance, sir. So, there is no reason na talagang i-relieve ko dahil dun sa operation nila dahil ako mismo ang nagbigay ng clearance sa operations na yun.
Uh,
Wait. I'm sorry, Chairman, ako. Because a while ago, you were telling us that you were on leave. Now, sinasabi mo...
That was a different operation, Your Honor, sir.
No. Wait. You told us that on February 1, during the operation of Colonel Alejandro, you were on leave.
No, sir. During the operation of Colonel Buyakaw that I was on
You were
leave.
on leave also.
No, sir. No, sir. I did not say that.
Anyway, Comsec, can you kindly backtrack the video? We wanted to find out. But for the meantime, you go ahead, Congressman Chairman Akop. Again, reminder, General Karamat, please, reminder po, huwag po tayo magsisinungaling sa hearing na to. Go ahead, Congressman Akop.
General Karamat,
Yes, sir.
would you know if the mayor of Sual Pangasinan was really the boyfriend of Madam or Mayor, former Mayor Alice Go? Not Congressman Batawil or Mayor Batawil, as insinuated by the Honorable Abante.
The same, sir. I could give my answer based on evidence, sir.
Based on evidence. And what you're trying to tell this representation and the committee is that you do not have any evidence.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Sa probinsya, Del Karamat, maraming marites eh. Kung nakakarating po dito sa Maynila, ano pa kaya doon? Di po ba?
I will stick with my answer, Your Honor, sir, that I have no evidence, sir.
Okay. Kasi, kung titingnan po ninyo kasi, yung pagtatanong ko kay Yusek Cruz, definitely nagkaroon ng leakage. Yun ang statement niya. Saan po kaya manggagaling yung leakage kundi doon sa mga nakakaalam na merong operation against the Bamban Pogo Hub? Di po ba?
Sir, the operation...
You are an investigator. Alam mo na yung mga connections na yun. Di po ba?
Sir, I was not informed on that operation, sir. I was on leave abroad, sir. Zero knowledge talaga kami, sir. Even my command group, sir, were not informed of that operation, sir.
Yeah. Yusek Cruz, why were the two search warrants you secured for such an operation?
For the Banban operation, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. There were two search warrants.
Why?
Malaki po kasi sir yung compound. So we need to use two search warrants.
There were 36 buildings in that 9-hectare or 10-hectare property, right?
About 10 hectares, Your Honor.
Now, have you asked PAGCOR kung lahat po ng building o yung operations doon may lisensya lahat?
Ang
Tatanong
kwento
niyo
po sa
ba
amin,
yung
sir, na,
PAGCOR kung
Yeah.
may
Yes,
lisensya
sir.
lahat, yung 36 buildings na yun?
We were told that only one building and that's at the second, third, fourth, and fifth floor lang sir yung may license. We did two search warrants, Your Honor. Kasi where the owner or maybe the operator during that time think that we will be raiding lang, sir, yung isang building. But what we did, sir, is we applied for the whole compound. So, kasi sir, alam namin yung pinakikitang building sa PAGCOR is the building that they want to be inspected because wala kang makikita talaga doon, sir. It's like they are pulling all the inspectors with that building. So what we did, we applied for the whole compound, sir. So we can get yung mga scam farms nila, sir.
Uh, let's go to, let's leave that. Let's go to the raid at the subdivision in Tuba, Benguet. Secretary Hari.
Yes,
I heard
Mr.
you
Chair.
mention that it belonged to a, or it belongs to a corporation with you having share so far as that corporation is concerned.
An
Tama po?
interest po. Opo.
When you say interest, may shares po kayo?
Well, may nominal share po ako ngayon, pero gaya ng aking sinabi, we're in the process of reorganization and reallocating assets as part of estate planning. At ito pong Baguio property, talaga pong bago pa mangyari itong raid nito, ay talagang pinili ko that I want it back.
May I know the name of the corporation?
Na-submit ko na po sa Secretariat, PH2, di ba haba ang pangalan eh. Binigay ko na po sa Secretariat po yung contract of lease.
And
At,
yes.
at
And the majority shareholder is Biancham Holdings.
Biancham po. Biancham.
Mr. Chair, may I ask that the SEC would give us the documents so far as this corporation is concerned and Biancham.
Okay,
So
we
move, Mr. Chair.
yes, thank you so much. As a matter of fact, Congressman Akop, we have submitted, they have submitted the SEC a lot of documents pertaining to incorporators of the different companies. But this one is so different.
Mr. Chair,
nga pala.
I have committed to submit it before this honorable committee.
Yeah. A while ago, we asked for that copy already.
Yes, Your Honor.
So we'll
and
be
I've
expecting
committed,
to
Your Honor.
submit it in the soonest possible time.
Yes, Your Honor. We
Thank
will,
you.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, according to the Chairman Paduano, the documents should come from the SEC.
Yes.
That's
I think we asked the, okay. SEC, can you kindly give us also the documents pertaining to the corporations that was registered to your agency? Asan ang SEC? Ayun, ha? You know the name of the company already, correct? Yes, we'll give you the name of the company. Furnish us as soon as possible. Thank you.
and Secretary, I heard also that you would eventually it would become yours.
Yes, Your Honor.
You intend to buy all the shares.
Well, ang mangyayari po is Biancham owns PH2.
Yes.
Biancham will transfer the shares of PH2 to another holding corporation that I will be controlling, Your Honor.
And would you be at liberty to name the future owner?
Yes, Your Honor. It is Lopez Roque Holding Corporation.
May I go to Madam Andrea?
Opo, sir.
It has been sinasabi po ng lahat media na it was during your time na dumami po yung pogo. Tama po ba?
Hindi ko po alam kung saan ang basis noon, pero ang gawa po namin ay yung mga existing noon na pogo na offshore gaming operations, nagpa-license po sa amin at siguro po meron mga bagong nagpa-license. Pero po yung sinasabing proliferation, tulad po ng nabanggit noon, marami na po yan talaga sa Makati nung pang before 2016 at sa meron na rin po sa Clark. So, hindi ko po alam kung ano yung base ng proliferation, from what base ng number ng akala nila na meron hanggang doon sa nag-regulate na ang PAGCOR.
Kailan po kayo naging chairperson ng
July 1, 2016 po.
July 1, 2016? Thereabouts, inilabas po yung Executive Order number 13.
After 1 year, nilabas po yung Executive Order number 13 noon pong February 2017.
2017?
Opo.
Sigurado po kayo.
Opo.
So, before that, meron na mga pogo.
Before po yun, talaga pong may
Kasi yung
nag-call
mga
po ng...
previous hearing namin, may mga nagsasabi na wala pang pogo noon. Baka meron na, pero hindi lang pogo ang pangalan.
Opo, ang pangalan po nila, pasensya na po kayo kasi...
Yes, ma'am.
Ang pangalan po nila noon ay iGaming Service Providers. Pero po itong iGaming Service Providers na to na nakalocate po sa Makati at sa ibang lugar, meron na pong nalaman na intelligence na ang yung mga yon ay operators na rin. Kaya po ang nangyari, nagkaroon ng move na nagka-information po ang Malacanang na gano'n, kaya po nagkaroon ng move na kung nandyan yan, dapat either pasarhan na o kaya i-regulate. Ang naging choice po, i-regulate. Kasi po, ang nangyayari po na sinasabi nila na service providers sila, kahit na po sila ay operators na ng offshore gaming, para po hindi sila magbayad ng franchise tax. Ang nakukubra po ng gobyerno ng panahon na yon ay 50 million pesos a year. Noon pong i-take over po ng PAGCOR, nag-run, nung pong as of, hindi ko lang po alam